Okay, I reviewed Captain America Winter Soldier before I gave a 10 out of 10 bomb. Going on to I think I messed up real bad because it's not 10 out of 10. To me, it's a 6 out of 10. I'm going to be honest with myself. Yeah, 6 out of 10. Or 7. Or 5. No higher than 7. I'll save this after my review. So the plot is Captain America finds out that someone framed him for the death of Nick Fury. So a bunch of Nick Fury and agents and Black Widow coming to hunt him down and bring him just as dead or alive. Black Widow finds out that Fury gave him this little drive before he died because she just figured it out, but it's something what he would do. And also, Captain America doesn't trust Black Widow anymore after she found out because Captain America's so picky and everyone in his eyes, it has to be perfect and everything he can do has to be the honest truth. And nobody ever keeps things up behind the team because he's clearly never keeps something behind his teammates. Right, Captain America Civil War, when you kept behind a secret to Tony Stark, who murdered his parents because you knew that Bucky Barnes murdered his parents, which meant it was making him turn his back on you, rightfully so. After you kept on insulting him and calling him an asshole throughout the film several ways. And so he does this. He treats Black Widow slightly better, but not so much. He does the same thing to Nick Fury. He says, once he finds out that you're hiding something from Captain America, he instantly doesn't trust you because that's his American oath way. Because clearly we Americans never have done something stupid or selfish. Because he stands for America, all the selfish and greed and the corrupt. See, in the comics, he mostly stayed with the eyes. See, in the comics, he was like Superman, and also Superman in every incarnation movie. He mostly understood what the idea is for the American dream, which is do the other thing no matter what cost. But in reality, he's what stands for the real American hero. Be greedy, be stupid, be careless. Care about no one past, but care about no one's life except yourself. Hoo-ha! That's what Captain America taught me. And treat your friends like shit as long as it makes you feel good. While saying you still deeply care about them. And you got their back even when you don't. But still, you gotta be Captain America to be the best Captain America, to be the best person to ever play Captain America on a t-shirt. You gotta have no balls. You gotta clip those balls off of you and clip your dick off of you, figuratively. And run like a pussy to all the hills and says to your ball before running to battle. Before running to the hills like a pussy, you say to your comrades, I got your back no matter what, and run for the hills while they turn their backs. That's the Captain America of the MCU. That's his patriotism. Captain America's a dick. And so, anyway, he doesn't touch Shield or anyone as Shield, or especially Nick Fury, but mostly Black Widow more, because by now, they're practically best buds. And Black Widow does feel guilty, but Captain America is just straight up pissed by her, because she had her own secret mission. And she jeopardized the Captain America's mission. And Captain America is now a SHIELD agent who works for SHIELD but still dresses like a World War II patriot. So he still dresses like Captain America, but now he's in stealth mode. All blue with the spangled dangle stripes and the star. And So, even when Captain America does get apology from Black Widow, he doesn't accept it, even though she's got his back, consistently saved her his ass, and throughout the entire React structure, and consistently trusty friend. Sure, she might keep something, but she's more trusty a friend than any other of your comrades. Like, for example, Bucky Barnes. Oh yeah, Bucky Barnes is back, and he's not Bucky Barnes anymore. He's now the Winter Soldier, being brainwashed by Hydra. Therefore, he also not brainwashed, but he also has amnesia. So they find out who the Winter Soldier is in a fight scene, a very choreographed fight scene that you can obviously tell that was very rehearsed because they're not breaking a single sweat or getting winded except for Black Widow. For some reason, I don't know. Black Widow gets dirt on her face, and it's going to the with the Winter Soldier, and he gets shot, and looks like she's about to pass out from the bleeding wound, losing a lot of blood. This is after they get captured by S.H.I.E.L.D. And after they found out that for years and years, since back in Captain America's day, S.H.I.E.L.D. got invaded by Hydra. And this guy called Falcon, who's not called Falcon, but called Falcon from Cons. I love how he doesn't have any personality other than he's Captain America's so-called best friend who kisses Captain America off whenever he gets the chance because he wants to be just like Captain America when he grows a beard. And this is a Russo brothers film, so this is the first time that Captain America film, also known as an MCU film, looks truly ugly with the tinted blue. Blue! What does this mean? What are you trying to say with the blue color panels? And what are you trying to say that fact that doesn't look like the blue, but looks like blue like solid concrete? What does this mean? I'll tell you what it means. It means it's the end of the world. It's the dark days of what you could never imagine a comic book could look like. And I love how every scene in this film is so hilariously choreographed when it comes to the Captain America scene, because he's not breaking his sweat. He just has his game face on. like he's about to take a dump in his pants. I will call this the douche look. Where now he looks like, well, he doesn't look constipated. He looks like he's also having diarrhea severe, and he's also he looks like he's trying to unload severe diarrhea in his pants. While looking constipated as fuck. That's everyone in this film. Almost everyone in this film. Well, there are two exceptions. Black Widow and Falcon. Everyone else, you name it, Maria Hill, Nick Fury, the people who are on Hydra, the people who really are shielding, the people who are really Hydra agents, blah, blah, blah. Everyone almost looks like they're trying to release a load of diarrhea, but they're constipated. And they're trying not to go in other MPS because they have to unwind diarrhea in their pants, but they're too constipated to do so. And there's this, when Blackwell finds out that Captain America didn't kill Nick Fury, like everyone else at Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and also Nick Fury's best friend thinks that he did, it turns into a buddy comedy with Black Widow and Captain America. See, Captain America's ex-girlfriend is now senile now and can't remember a single. Has trouble remembering making new memories. There's a mental illness that has that old people have, that she has, but that was, and I'm gonna say, I love how silly the makeup department worked on Patty Carter's face. Because you can clearly tell that's not an old lady. That's a young lady wearing fake makeup. Was wearing plastic wrinkles and dyed hair. You can tell because, you know what people said about Prometheus? How creepy the product, the makeup on Prometheus was with the old guy that's clearly a young guy, but this looks funny. And I don't know how it just looked like someone fixed that. That's what this looks somehow worse than that. I'm like, I kid you not. I'm serious. What I love about every Marvel movie is that you can tell whenever most of it is CGI. Starting all the way back from 2008's Iron Man film. I love how you can tell it's a CGI because it looks real, but cartoony. And that's their attention. I know that because I watch their commentaries on each movie. I need to get a life. I'm wondering what I'm doing with my life now. Anyway, that's no time for wondering. Seriously. One also has looks rubbery, but also has convincing but cartoony graphics. Let's see where it is. The movie I'm thinking about is nope. I could have sworn there it is. This movie, Sand Sharks. Much like every MCU film, it's also a B company, and it's a B film that barely has any budget, but it has more imagination than MCU. So that's true. I never looked up at the what B company, but judging by their effects, I can say that they're a B company. Why? Because it looks like barely effort went into it. Starting from Iron Man from 2000 all the way to, well, Endgame. In Endgame, I just thought the effects were just the worst than any of other Marvel MCU projects. The effects, I love how the effects didn't look unpolished, and I love how the coloring looks so ugly. You feel like if you slam your head on it, your head will blow up. And you'll die of bleeding to death from your skull. Because that's what the color grading makes you want to do. It makes you want to do it looks so ugly and unappealing, but also beautiful looking and realistic that you just want to slam your head on it several times until you die. Starting from Iron Man 2008 all the way to Far From Home. Far From Home is sadly the best. Sadly, but so misguided, the best visually looking MCU film since 2008 Iron Man film. And the reason why that didn't make as much money as Endgame is because it is too beautiful looking. It needs to be more hideous, more disfigured, more ugly. Like the ugliest smile from ever. Avengers Endgame, that's sarcasm, dumbasses. Of course it doesn't need to be more ugly. It needs to be more beautiful. Each Avengers film needs to be more beautiful looking. You should make more beautiful looking films like Far From Home, if not maybe more beautiful looking. More with more flashier colors, more prettier colors, more darker shadows and stuff. So, yeah. And when the whole world's starting to end, and everyone's in now Black Widow and Captain America fugitives, I don't know where Captain America trusts Black Widow because she realized he's fighting for the right team and has now found his place in the world, only to let Captain America, the Winter Soldier, reboot the idea in Age of Ultron 2, where he suffers no growth or change on personality, or becomes a better person. And anything, becomes a more shittier person. So, Falcon gets his armor back. Yeah, he doesn't wear a costume or type something in a costume. He doesn't wear red spandex and red and white spandex like in the comics, and looks like an actual bird. No, he's just another Iron Man knockoff. His design, you can clearly tell, was inspired by Iron Man. And in later films, it doesn't get that much better. After you see it in the first time, the first model, so it doesn't get that much better from there on out. It actually kind of gets worse, in a way, but better at the same time. Complicated, really. So Falcon, I'm just going to say, his design looks mediocre at best, and I don't really remember it that much. I just remember the guy that played him, and I found him kind of annoying. In fact, I wanted to shoot him and whip his corpse several times until his children start crying, and along with his wife. Then I would just bury the corpse 6 feet in the ground. Not the actor, the character, the Falcon from the MCU. Not the comic Falcon, the MCU's Falcon. Because I like the comic Falcon because he has identity and not just like kiss up to Captain America. Even though he does look up to Captain, he's not a kiss-ass person. So, he's not a suck-up. He looks like Captain America comics, but he's just not kiss-ass. Kissing Captain America's out every minute when he gets a chance. So like him look good in front of Cap. And he says to Nick Fury, he's a kiss-ass. He doesn't say the word, he says, I just do whatever Captain America does, so don't look at me. When it's so amazing. So, everyone's on Captain America's side after reveal Mia Hill and reveal that she's still working for Fury, still Fury's right hand person, and Fury's still alive and faked his death, so people stopped trying to kill him, and he left his death a secret to everyone. So, well, almost everyone he didn't left it to Maria Hill. She could have just thought she has equally chance of being a hydration as everyone else, and could have been a worm like everyone else. And also the same goes for Steve Rogers, Black Widow, and everyone else that works for Hydra/Shield. And I don't know why this. Come to think of it, the Fury's plan of trusting Captain America was kind of a stupid plan. when I look back into it and highlight. So Captain America saves the day, and his friends too, by blowing up all of the shield tech and destroying all shield tech to make sure Hydra doesn't get the upper hand ever again, and shine shield down. That was his plan. He said everything, in order to win this war, he said everything must go. Which leads Captain America giving this like really agitating speech. At this speech, yeah, very agitating, and by hoping to make you agitated. It's like Cameron wondering how much of a selfish prick can this person be, thinking he's a one-man army and asking people to help when it's clearly people helping him. So, yeah, so he breaks Bucky's mind control / amnesia for the power of friendship and blah blah blah. And they take down all the shield hero carriers. Well, and this happens when Bucky is in the middle of being a shit of Captain America, and Captain America is saying that he's his friend and he's listening to the end of the line. Which is what Bucky said to him years ago, before he went underwater and frozen in ice and got Avengers member. But so Falcon is going with Captain America to search for Bucky to bring Bucky back, and Falcon asks, "So when do we start?" And roll credits, and so Fury's going to hiding along with Maria Hill while doing agent stuff, secret agent stuff that we never know about, and any spin-offs, any sort of spin-off TV show or short films I know of, or movies. So, and Black Widow is going to make peace with her parents. Wait, what? No, wait, by going back to Russia? I think I remember that right. All that part right. It's sadly it's the least confusing of the trilogy and the least convoluted story when you're watching it. Yeah, I guess a 6 out of 10. It's above average. Is the best Captain America film when I said in my last review of this. Yeah, it is. It's best out of the trilogy. It's clearly the best Captain America film. But it's not the Captain America film I always wanted or needed. That's all.